Hey everyone, it's me, Sam. I know it's been a while since my last video, but there's been a few exciting developments since then. The first concerns all international students planning on studying in the UK in the year 2020, and that is that recently, and by recently at this point I mean like about a month ago, is a rule that was signed into law by Theresa May before she became Prime Minister, which restricted the time students could stay in the UK after graduating. Originally it was 2 years. She shortened it to about 4 months, I believe. But it was just recently reversed by Boris Johnson. I know, I'm surprised too. So so I will be able to stay in the UK for 2 years after graduation, which I can't stand Boris Johnson. I hope they throw him out as soon as possible, but thanks. I'm not a huge fan of Theresa May either, but after all the crap over the last 2 years, I mostly just feel sorry for her. With this though, just what the hell were you thinking? The second piece of good news, or mostly exciting but extremely nerve-wracking news, is that I finally started submitting my applications. Most of the schools in Scotland and Ireland have opened, and I've been waiting well over a year for this, so for it to finally be here, it's pretty unreal. So far I've applied to 5 schools, really more 4.5. There was a little bit of a mix-up with one, which I'm not going to get into. I'm going to apply to at least 2 more schools. There are other 2 on my list that haven't opened yet, but once they do, I'm going in, applying, and after that it's just a waiting game. Or at least I thought it would be. And it probably will be for most of them, but just yesterday I got an offer for an interview in one of the first schools I submitted to. I'm not going to say what the school is because I don't want them to see this and make it look like I'm campaigning. I had no idea it was going to be this soon after I applied. I thought they were given out, I had read that they were given out like December through February, but I guess every school was different, so that was pretty nice to see in my emails. So it's next week, and so from now until then, I'm just going to be practicing like hell, looking at mock interviews, just any info I can get to ace this. I will be posting a video about that after the interview is over, and as I start hearing responses, be it rejections, acceptances, or conditional offers, which basically says that they will accept me if I fulfill a few other requirements. I'll be updating you on all of those. I'm not going to say what those schools are for now. I'll talk about that more once I'm accepted to one, hopefully. And also I'm hoping I'll get more interview offers from the other schools as time moves on. Some of them they say they can't do on Skype. This is what I'm doing for the one next week. It's through Skype because I said I'm an international student. So that's great for me. Some of them, though, aren't able to use Skype for whatever reason, so I will have to go over there to do them. I'm assuming probably January, February, since that's what most of them said. But, another trip to Scotland, that's never a bad thing. So after a long, or really not that long, but to me it feels extremely long, period of just waiting and hoping, it's just really exciting that it's finally here. Like, it's real now. I'm actually going back, or at least I'm taking the first few steps to hopefully going back. But, I have faith in myself. I'm going to work as hard as I can to ace this interview, and then hopefully by this time next year I'll be in Scotland. Fingers crossed. If you haven't seen the first 2 parts of this video, you can check them out up there or down there. If you like books or any media related to books, check out my other channel right there, also down there. So Until then, I'll see you again soon. And to all of my friends planning on relocating to Scotland too, or to any international students wanting to expand their horizons, good luck.